All right, so this morning we're going to talk about eliminating the competition. Don't think I've done this video yet, but it's a key part of my final expense presentation. Eliminating the competition means the stuff the client or consumer sees on television, the stuff they see in the mail, the stuff they'll hear from other agents that are going to be in the home. What you're trying to do in this part of the presentation, essentially, step number six in the presentation, is eliminate all the reasons they would buy from anyone but you. So let's go over that real briefly this morning. These videos are designed to cover a specific training topic in under 10 minutes. They're designed for you to take the information and then take it to the field. There's plenty of agents out there that are going to give you a world of training but have never done what they're going to tell you. There's plenty of agents that will study a world of training but never actually implement the task. This is what I want you to do. Take the training and then go sell the product. Stop sitting in front of your computer. Stop scrolling Facebook and listening to people who have never sold or haven't sold in months, and go do what others aren't willing to do. Here's a little training on how to eliminate the competition. Number one, you're sitting down in the presentation. You've warmed up. You've pre-qualified. You found out in this scenario they don't have any insurance. And what you're trying to do is explain to them why to do business with you and nobody else. Sounds a little bit like this. So Miss Johnson, before I forget, let me explain a little bit about me and how we're different than a lot of the other things out there. Number one, you see a lot of things on the TV about Colonial Penn and programs like that, right? So here's the thing. All the insurance you see on TV from companies like Colonial Penn and such are whole life. Miss Johnson, they are good insurances. But here's the thing. Most of those plans don't even start for the first couple years. And because they spend so much money to be on TV, they have to charge you more to make up the difference. So do you want to pay more for the same thing? Of course not. And would you want to wait for your insurance if you didn't have to? Of course not. I mean, you wouldn't pay to live here if you couldn't, right? You wouldn't pay for a meal that wasn't delivered, right? So why pay for insurance that doesn't actually cover you for a couple years? Second, all the insurance you see through the mail. Again, this is talking in the presentation to your potential client. All the insurance you see in the mail from companies like AARP, Globe Life, and companies like that. You've seen them before, right? Perfect. These are generally term life insurance. And how term life works is it starts off really cheap, but it gets more expensive as you get older. And then when you turn 80, these plans end. And Miss Johnson, do you want insurance that ends before you do? I didn't think so. That wouldn't make any sense. And lastly, how we're different. Miss Johnson, what I do is I represent all the top whole life insurance companies here in blank, fill in the blank state, all the companies here in the state of Pennsylvania, in the state of Maryland, in the state of New Jersey or Arizona, or wherever we find you. We represent all the top companies here in your area, so I can take a look at you and your health, and then I'm going to shop around all of the plans that exist in this area so I can find you the very best. That sounds good, right? Perfect. Go ahead and grab your medications for me so we can go over that next. Or whatever your transitional point is. In this scenario, after you've explained the difference between yourself and the competition, you're going to go down to step 7, which is underwriting, calling from the home, using your tools like insurance toolkits, and figuring out what the best product is to quote. So super simple, eliminate the competition, the difference between the TV, the mail, and real life. Your consumers, your clients are bombarded with this on a daily basis. You want to put these objections on the table ahead of time so later on they don't get to bring them up. Thanks for watching.